Okay, so I'm joined by none other than Gootecks. How's it going, man?
Going pretty good. Nice to be back in France.
Yeah, how are you enjoying Stunfest so far?
Stunfest is amazing. We don't have anything like this in the States. I mean, we're here, for those of you guys that haven't been to Stunfest, we're here at like a music, I mean, they do like big concerts here.
Oh, it's like a big stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's just screens everywhere, and there's like retro games and arcade games off to the side, and there's so many setups. I can't believe it, for casuals and everything. We got to step it up back at home.
They actually asked me for, was it 80 setups? The most like
how many?
It's like 80. Like, we provided 50, so like, there's plenty of setups. That's enough to run a 512-man tournament, but the fact that they capped it as well, I wonder how far it could have got if they hadn't capped it. But yeah, for Europe, I think that might even be a record, possibly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, to my knowledge, you're the only US player to travel to Stunfest this year.
That's right.
What motivated you to make the trip?
You want the real answer or the?
I want the real answer.
I mean, I've been wanting to come to Stunfest since like I saw Justin and Marn come over here and win their SBO spots. I saved for years all my money to come.
Oh wow, okay.
No.
That did sound
Nah, you know what it is? No, real talk.
You got all the excellent adventures money. I reckon you don't need to save for anything. You're fine. Yeah. I know what the subscription is.
If only. Nah, you know what it really was? Like, is Red Bull Kumite.
Oh, okay.
Red Bull, brought me out here to do commentary on their stream, and I was invited to Kuwait Battle Royale, and then Tiger Uppercut was going on in Thailand.
Of course, yeah.
So basically, this is the tail end of my Red Bull Kumite trip.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
shout outs to Red Bull, shout outs to John from licensing. Thank you.
So you're in kind of a unique position in the sense that you've played against a lot of US and European players at this point for Street Fighter V in a tournament setting. Overall, how even is the skill gap at this point, would you say? It's kind of a loaded question, but I want to get an honest answer.
Are you kidding me? The Japanese are way better than all of us. No, I'm just kidding. No, honestly, like, there really is no skill gap. I think there's not a skill gap, there's a like a character gap, maybe. For example, the first time that I was here for Cannes Winter Clash in February, I noticed that there were a lot of Birdie and Dictator players.
Yes, we definitely know for M. Bison in Europe, for sure.
Yeah, and what is it about Europeans and Dictators?
So was it Gagapara and Phenom and all those guys, and like 4, and now they're still stepping up with this one?
Yeah.
So,
but this time, it's all Cammy. And there's also I also noticed a lot of Laura players. So I don't think that there's a skill gap between Europe and America. I think there's just like certain regions have an affinity for certain characters. And actually, one thing that I noticed from playing online, I think that maybe Europe has a smaller community, but I think the online players in general seem to be stronger than the North American players.
Okay.
Don't tell anybody I
That's
said
some
that.
interesting
That's just
insight,
online. That's just online.
That's
though.
going on Event Hubs like tomorrow. Yeah.
That's just online though. All the North American PS4 online warriors are going to be super pissed, but like, yeah, I think it's true.
Just for those truth bombs, just go for it, man. Yeah.
Truth hurts sometimes.
So how's your tournament going at the moment? You still in there? You still in winners bracket?
No, I won 3 matches and then I lost to MBR. He played Ryu.
Very strong player. Yeah.
It was I switched to Ryu afterwards, and then I lost the second game, but I felt that if I would have picked Ryu from the get-go, it would have been a better match. So
I saw you play
I'm still waiting.
Ryu against the Rashid player earlier as well. That went quite close. And then also you narrowly beat an Alex player as well. So you got some games on the board. I think that's good.
Yeah. I mean, I did okay.
This is a stacked tournament as well. Like, just had the amount of players. I don't think I would get very far if I was playing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to balance. I mean, the thing is, like, I went to Thailand for Tiger Uppercut and then got so distracted with everything that's amazing about Thailand. So I need to...
You want to soak up some of that culture as well as playing Street Fighter as well, don't you?
That's the best. The thing is, like, I love playing the game. Obviously, I'm in a great position. I'm one of the few people that's very fortunate to be able to travel to play this game.
Of course, yeah.
But I tell you, like, my favorite part is the people that I get to meet. I mean, no matter what tournament that I go to, like, every community that I meet is like really, really, really like hospitable and friendly.
Of course.
And like, man, just being here in France, like, you know, I got to train with Luffy and Will Tupac and Kayane and.
Well, sitting in a place like this, you're like at the epicenter of your fame. I see you walking around, and all these like French players want to chat to you. They want to take pictures and stuff. So.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, like before I came to France, like I didn't realize that we actually had people in France that really enjoy our work. So actually, there was one guy that told me that like. He learned English from watching our show.
Oh, wow.
And his first words in English were "whip punishing" and "Mike Ross is the best."
Do you do like French subtitles any of your shows or anything like that, or?
We're actually just barely doing English closed captioning. So once we have that, maybe it's possible to do like French subtitles. It would be amazing to have French subtitles and Spanish and Italian and everything. It's just,
the extra workload, isn't it? It's like what you got, the amount of stuff you got time for, I guess. Right?
But if anybody's got ideas, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. I mean, I love, I mean, it's really great to be able to meet the French community and hang out with everybody.
Okay, so big question. Like, in your opinion, who is going to win Stunfest this year?
Why can't it be me? God. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so Infiltration is not here.
Yes.
I guess he decided
the best player is out of the equation for this particular tournament.
I guess he decided to just sit back. I just imagine Infiltration is like sitting at home and he's got like 6 monitors, like watching like every
just like a
stream.
white cat on his lap and just like leaning back and saying, like, I'm just gonna watch all this, download all this information.
And he's just sitting there with his notes and he's like petting a cat, So since he's not here, I think the player with the strongest chance is Tokido.
Okay, that does make sense.
I mean,
he is like literally the number 2 headband right now. Everybody keeps saying. So yeah.
Number 2 headband. Yeah. Only number 2 can challenge number 1. And since number 1's not here, I guess Tokido is number 1.
But then, from what we saw from the 2v2 tournament yesterday, like
I
didn't see. Okay,
what happened?
It was Luffy and Bonchan took it clean, basically.
But
I think Tokido was playing. I mean, obviously, his teams. It's only one game. It's only one game. And people sandbag, maybe.
Teams is a great tool to get a preview of what singles is going to be like, in my opinion. I mean, one game.
It's a prelude to the main event.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a way to like scout and get data on your opponents. I mean, it's great. I'm very happy that Luffy and Bonchan won. Shout outs to them. But just because Tokido lost one game,
of course,
it
doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah. But we are in France. So, I mean, Luffy and Valmaster and Alioun, I mean, these guys have home court advantage. I mean, I know how hard these guys train. Definitely the crowd is going to be on their side. So
come Sunday afternoon, it's going to be like, it's just epic in here. Yeah. You see all the deck chairs and like all the stairs.
Oh,
like
man,
stuff.
The chairs here are something else. You guys got to get some B-roll of that.
Definitely. That'll be going up on YouTube for sure. I said the remaining DLC characters then, we got 4 left. Yes. Who are you most looking forward to? Is it who I think it is? Is it the one I'm most looking forward to?
If you are a man of great taste, then yes.
Is that who you're looking forward to? Is it? Oh, Urien. Maybe it's Urien for you, isn't it? Of course, yeah. Obviously you play Gootecks Shimmy, like Street Fighter 4. But
I'm looking forward to Balrog and Urien. I mean, really, I think I don't want to. Don't get, don't let it get to your head, but I think you guys have done a really good job with all the DLC characters. So even though there's a part of me that's worried that Urien is going to really suck, actually, like, the fact that Guile and Alex, the fact that Alex is so cool, whereas to me, like, Alex was like a super boring character in Third Strike.
He wasn't played by that many people.
Yeah, like, he
had a lot of special moves, but it was just kind of a bit dry.
Yeah. But the fact that he's so cool and such an upgrade really gives me a lot of faith that all the DLC characters are going to be really cool. So the real question is, when and what is the order?
You will know pretty soon.
Well, I know. I have a feeling that Urien is going to be last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
Do you have any predictions, like for V-Trigger for Urien? What's Urien's V-Trigger going to be? What do you think it's going to be?
I'm hoping that V-Trigger is a really good Aegis, and that V-Skill is like a smaller Aegis. But I'm worried that V-Skill is going to be the tackle.
Oh, the chariot tackle, whatever they call it. Yeah,
because of Omega Mode Seth. But actually, Well, because Omega Mode Seth, you could do Fireball with kick, and that would get the tackle. But then his focus was also the tackle. As long as there's multiple Aegis reflector reaction options, I think that would be really cool.
Okay.
That's just me, though. Yeah.
And then moving past the DLC characters, obviously we know about. What character do you most want to see return in Street Fighter V?
I'll tell you what characters I don't want to see come back.
Okay, that's even better. Go
El
on,
Fuerte.
Sorry, Pro Fluke. Yep. Okay, keep going.
Blanca.
Yep. You know the owner-san obviously does want Blanca maybe to come back.
Of course he does. I mean, I understand.
People, it'll start going around with that toy and people will forget who it is. Like, it needs to come back at some point. It's like, what are you holding this weird green man with like orange hair? Like, he needs to keep him relevant.
You know what I want to see? Oro.
Yes, that's a good shout.
And based on the fact that Oro was a toy, like Alex had like a new, there was some statue that was released of Alex,
yes, that
and
was
he had the new costume.
Pop culture shock one, wasn't it? I think
yeah.
Something like that,
So I think Oro, Q, Necro, basically all the cool third
you
strike
on the
characters.
Street Fighter 3 series of characters come back.
I think it's only a matter of time.
What about Remy? Do you reckon Remy would be like a wasted character slot, or you want Remy to come back?
There are no wasted character slots except for El Fuerte and probably like Viper. Those are wasted characters. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Don't waste those, please. Please don't waste those. See, I can tell by the look on your face, you already know something I don't. God. Oh, I'm so mad.
Okay. So then this is quite a broad question. I asked you this back at Evo Capcom Cup like at the end of last year. But what's been the hypest moment of the Capcom Pro Tours 2016 so far for you? I know this one maybe you need to think about, but is there anything sticking in the mind right now you just think, that was sick?
Okay. There are two moments that come to mind. The first was not part of the Capcom Pro Tour, but since I'm still on my Red Bull trip, it's fresh in my mind.
Okay.
Tokido versus Daigo, first round double KO.
Yes. Yeah.
That was sick.
You don't see those
on the Pro Tour. Marn, just the appearance of Marn at NCR and the Marn reset with Mika that he does where he calls Nadeshko and does the neutral jump.
You have no idea
and
which
side switch.
side. Yeah. That's dirty. That's pretty dirty.
The return of Marn all the way from Vietnam has been by far the hypest for me.
Who would you say in the US right now is the freest tournament player?
Oh, besides myself?
Yeah, so not including yourself.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I can't even speculate.
We can't be that honest. Okay.
I can't even speculate.
Fair enough.
The guys that are freest are the guys that don't come out to tournaments. The guys that sit at home and talk trash behind the anonymous internet are the freest.
Okay, I think that's a fair assessment.
Anybody who has the nerve to show up in person, you're all right by me.
Okay, then final question. What's the next Capcom Pro Tour event we're going to see you at this year? Get that exclusive right now.
The next event that I'm going to be at is Wizard World Philly. And me and Justin Wong are going to be doing Street Fighter V training boot camp there.
Oh, okay.
And then later in the month, in June, I'm probably going to be at CEO because I want to see, because I heard, I've been a CEO before and it's a great event.
Is that the Jabali one?
Yes.
Yes, okay, yeah.
Yes. But I think there's a couple of special guests of the pro wrestling variety that might be there.
Kenny Omega, maybe another one. Who knows?
Maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe.
I know you got a lot of people in those that particular circuit of
hey man,
entertainment.
You know, gaming is just another form of entertainment.
Very true.
So,
who's going to forget the K-Brad Steve Austin entrance?
Exactly.
Another classic. There's overlap with wrestling and Street Fighter.
Street Fighter is just 21st century pro wrestling as far as I'm concerned. So I'm probably going to be there unless things change. I don't know. But for sure, 120% I will be at Evo.
Okay.
That is, if you guys haven't been to Evo, I can't think of another event that I've been to every year for the past 13 years. So.
And over 4,000 entrants already at Evo this year, and they're not even capping it.
Ridiculous.
I mean, I can't even.
How many PS4s did they ask you for?
Oh my God!
Like 800.
I'm not sure there's enough PS4 in existence at this particular point in time. But,
everybody's gonna have to breed their own.
Yeah, basically, the community may need to whip round for that particular event. But yeah. I mean, it's going to be. They've upgraded it to a new venue this year, only for the grand finals, haven't they? They're in.
Yeah, the Mandalay Bay. I don't know, the arena or the state. I don't know what it is. I've never been there, but I'm told that that's where they have the UFC fights. So, we made it. I
mean, like we've seen, like at Red Bull Kumite and stuff, like players going in the hexagon. So why not upgrade to the octagon? You know?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for talking to me today, man.
No problem.
And I look forward.
Having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. Look forward to seeing you at CEO.